Hello. I don't know why I continue. Hello. Right. Hi and welcome to another episode of Word Up. We have a full house here today because I have my two slags with me, and I also have another two slags, Michael Mulcahy. Mulcahy, aka Big Bernie Green, and Alana Flynn on today. We have had an absolute gig. Can I just take this opportunity to say that, Daddy, if you're watching, please stop now. Yes. I have been very vulgar and I would appreciate if you didn't know about these certain aspects of my vocabulary. So everybody else, thank you for joining me. Please like and share. If you like it, like it. None saying, sharing's current. And also share it with your wee mates and tell your granny I was asking about you. Enjoy. Bye. Welcome to another episode of Word Up. We'll have a very special episode for you this week because I have not one, but two motherfucking guests for you. And one of them's a female. What about you, Alana? What's the crack?
Hello.
Two of them are females. So I have Alana Flynn and I have Michael from Belfast Girls on today.
Know my second name.
I do know your second name.
Research was that being
Do
done?
you know what? I don't remember it. Actually,
Mulcahy.
Mulcahy.
I said definitely say Mulcahy.
See, I would have said, I think
Just Bernie Green.
I read it Mulcahy or something.
That's what I'd say, Mulcahy.
Right, Mulcahy.
Blazer row.
Mulcahy.
What time I pronounced
I'm actually really delighted to have these ones on because we first met whenever we were judging a dancing competition.
We're always judging.
Look at us sitting here. Look at me sitting here.
Do you know what I wish we were more brutal.
We're like X Factor judges right now.
I do wish, but using sold me up the river. I've been meaning to pull usings about this.
What?
Why?
Because before we started, right, we were doing, it was a charity night, Strictly Come Dancing, and we agreed to be guest judges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at the start of the night, we all said, are we going to be nice or are we going to be mean? And Alana said, I'm going to be mean. I'm going to just score them what I think that they're scored.
No, I says I wanted everybody else to be mean and I was going to be the nice one. And you were like, no, I was planning on being the nice one.
Yeah, and we all said we were going to be. But then we said, we'll give everybody like 9.
Yeah.
And then we'll give the people who are hosting the night 10. If they're, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then I started giving everybody 9. And those fuckers were giving everybody 10. And there was these two people dancing, and see, whenever I threw up a 9, I swore I was going to get my bollocks knocked in. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do.
He was looking at me like that, and I was
like
going, can I just change this
no,
to a 10?
It was the other fella. What do you call him? Sean.
He's boxer.
He turned around and he was all like,
You aren't good
no,
enough.
we'll let, no.
But he can knock people's
No,
bollocks in, so he was on
we'll
it.
let the audience decide.
Yeah, right enough. He became nice at the end.
Where I had a winner picked.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But see, at the start, Sean was actually like, you didn't smile once during that performance. He turned in.
See, to be honest,
he
you were
turned into
alright.
fucking, what do you call him? What do you call that guy out of Strictly? Bruno Torleone. He turned into him. Only nobody was fabulous, but it was really, really good crack.
It was.
But that's how we met. What have you been up to? Alana can really, this girl has pipes on her.
That's lovely.
Whenever I say she can sing, do you know, everybody was, I'll be honest, everyone was like, yeah, she can sing, she's a singer. And I was like, yeah, great. You know the way you get people that are like, I can sing. And what they mean is they get picked to do a course in the school choir before.
Their school choir teacher told you, you're going to do big things.
Because nobody else wanted to join the choir.
Double.
So I was like, right, let's fucking see if she can sing. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I bet you she's all right. And she started singing and I was just like, will you sign my boob? Like, she was absolute. Like, I just couldn't.
I did.
She did. I got it tattooed on. I'll show you. It's around the nipple.
Oh, I
got it tattooed after where you signed it. But I just thought to myself, what the fuck is she doing in the Devonish? Like, she needs to be world like this. She can really, really sing. Like, unbelievable. Like, absolutely fantastic. And I'm not just saying that, because if she couldn't, I would be saying she's a good wee singer.
Oh, she's alright.
She's no, be going like, oh guys, she is really good. Like, no, because I'm a two-faced bastard. But she really can. She has fucking some pipes on her. And this man here is absolutely hilarious. You've probably seen him before.
Oh, thank you, brother.
And
fake bitch.
Fake as fuck. I'm actually not. I wish you could be. But
Well, as you said, Alana sang with us in the Odyssey. We done our 2 shows.
did you?
I did. I
So
opened
did
up in the
I.
Odyssey for them, yeah.
Have you any more shows coming up? When? Do you know?
It's going to be in November, but I can't say.
Right, so keep your
Very
eyes
soon,
peeled.
very, very soon.
Follow Alana and Michael, and I'll put it up on my Instagram whenever you get the tickets out.
And say, don't go here, there, sure.
Just go have a couple of vodka before you go in. She can really fucking sing, but he can't act for shit.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that.
Why up you? What have you been up to lately? Up to anything good?
To be honest, no, not really. I'm in uni at the minute, so like yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing drama in English.
Are you?
I am.
Where?
In Queens.
Oh, very nice. Do you like it?
I do. So that's what I've been doing at the minute, and then
She's
just
a mature student.
I love. Are you
I am.
classified as a mature student?
Yeah.
Everybody's fucking
I'm 20 April now.
Is that a mature student?
Yeah,
I
no.
didn't get any maturity until I was
I mean-
at least 33. Like,
I mean, I'm lucky. I must got mine young. But everybody else in my class is like 18, 19.
oh, they're
We
all
They're all
went there
dead.
for
babies.
months last
Yeah.
week.
See the venom that came out of me there? I'm like, they're all wee dicks.
They're all wee
and she
dicks.
went, they're all wee babies. I was like, babies. They're all wee babies. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
a couple in their 20s, but there's nobody as old as me. Like,
Yeah. I see. I
That's
don't know.
old as me.
I think
There's not.
I think it's not even, it's jealousy that hangs out of me where I'm like, do you remember when you were 18 and you used to just do, but you have no kids, sure you don't? You're
No.
I was going to say you're a lucky bastard, but no, I'm lucky because I
You
have
are
children.
lucky.
Yeah, really. Neve's laughing. She's
Lucky
like,
part-time.
part-time. We're all fucking off today to the Galgorm after this, so I am lucky. Thank you,
You
Daddy.
are lucky.
Michael, you're the best grandfather in the world. But
Where's the game with you?
So,
That's up party.
this may have a suitcase big enough for us.
yeah, but see, I just think I would look at all the students and be like, you don't know yous are born. I wouldn't be a mature student. I would be immature as fuck because I would be like, look at her. Look at her with her whole life in front
But
of
you
her.
look about 14, so like,
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
even
look
notice
really
any
young.
difference.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No,
You do.
My teeth give me away. Like,
No,
big
you look
time.
really young.
Just want to hear. So the premise of it's going to sound like I farted there, but I swear to God,
She definitely did, I could
it was
smell
my
it.
foot on the leather,
You've
on
been
the
saying that all day,
the
Bernard.
pleather. Shh, just don't let on like you smell anything.
Plenimodium.
Thank fuck we have no smell-o-vision yet. The premise of the word up is that we do a word, like an obscure word, and we talk about it.
Right,
So-
okay.
So I just have like wee questions about the word and about how you might think that you can use it, or it's not. Don't even worry, it's nothing like deeply intellectual.
waffle.
If you've watched any of the other episodes, like we just tend to go off on tangents and talk about the word cunt a lot.
Right, okay.
That's my favourite word.
Is it your favourite swear word? Yeah.
I don't know what mine is.
I get shit a lot by my granny. Like, stop saying cunt in your videos. I'm like, no.
No. No.
Oh, my mad was like,
Shut up,
the
you
cunt.
cunt.
Free the cunt.
There's an episode of Dexter that
Cunt
Kelsey
justice.
Grammer's in where he looks at the wife in it and he goes, shut up, cunt. And now whenever me and Curtis are like talking to each other, we'll just randomly be sitting at the table and go, shut up, cunt. Our kids
That's a
are
sign of love, I think.
going to
It
be
is.
so... It must be. What's your
Lovable
favourite
words.
swear word?
Poor.
nah, it's upper, like, but I wouldn't say it. Do you know what I like? Wanker.
Wanker. Yeah.
Because I think it sounds nice when you say it.
It's like onomatopoeia, isn't it? Wanker.
Wanker. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It sounds...
Funnily enough, we were talking about how Americans can't say wanker. Doesn't sound right.
No.
Have you ever heard, oh my God, he's such a wanker? You're like, "Ugh." Do you know what I
Gives you
mean?
the ick.
It gives me the ick, big
Yeah.
time. But yeah, wanker's a good term. I think we should start using more derogatory male terms for fellas. You know, like, but call a girl a wanker.
Yeah.
And we go, she's a fucking wanker.
She's a fucking hand job.
Yeah, she probably is a wanker. Much
That's
as it
basically
costs.
the same thing, isn't it?
Aye.
It really is.
Funnily enough, I was looking because I was thinking of doing a segment where we talk about like an archaic, outdated, like bitchy word.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? And there was one that I thought was brilliant, and it was like they used to call somebody a lickspittle.
A lick spittle.
I think we should bring it
That
back.
sounds a wee bit dirty.
Lickspittle.
You're a lickspittle.
I got you, lickspittle, love. What do you think it means if I went, he's nothing but a fucking lickspittle? Right? It's like a lick up.
I thought I was going to say, lick
Like
up
a
your
lick.
hole.
Maybe that's where the term lick comes from. Lick
Yeah.
spittle, lick up your hole. It's like she is so up
Like a
his
lick-a-bum?
she's so up his arse that like if he spat she would lick it.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? A lick spittle.
I like it.
We're going to use it from now on, aren't we?
A lick spittle.
Michael, you're such a blathering lick spittle. Another one would be boot licker.
I've heard
Yes,
bootlicker
I've
a
heard
few
that.
times.
Bootlicker, apple polisher.
An apple polisher, right? All right.
That sounds a wee bit. Can I polish your apple? Does that?
It does.
Or my favourite one was fart catcher. Fart catcher.
That's a good
That
one.
one's my
Nothing but a
favourite.
fucking
Fart.
fart catcher, sure. You know, oh, did you fart, sir? That's a good one.
Oh my god.
A lovely. Oh, that's a good year.
Oh my god.
Has Sir been eating caviar? Your farts smell like fish eggs. You're
Fart.
a
Is that a
posh
real
liver.
thing? Fart catcher?
Fart
A
catcher.
fart catcher.
It's like a dream catcher, but like smelly.
Fart catcher. I bet you there is. Like the king has a fart catcher. You know, somebody that
definitely.
just comes about after
Philip
him and
Schofield.
catches his fart. He's a fart eater. I cracked up. I was watching the Nevermind, the bloody blame game, whatever it is. Some of the fellas that do their podcasts in here have done like a mock blame game thing, and they do it in the Odyssey, and they haven't invited me to be on yet, so I would really appreciate if you could hurry up with the invitation. It must
Kinda
be
rude.
getting sent
Very
by the Royal
rude.
Mail. I thought I'll be on it, don't choose and swear. But
She'll
they
be the
did.
fart catcher.
William Thompson, I'll be the fart catcher. I'll lick your spittles.
Oh, I deserve it.
Probably have licked their spittle when he's saying, yeah, that's why do you think I've been on all these podcasts?
Polishing their
That's how
apples.
she gets
Polish.
away now.
Polishing apples. But yeah, William, they showed a picture of Philip Schofield and he looked dead angry. And they said, look, he looks angry and that, doesn't it? And this was months and months ago before all this shit came out.
Was this like the
And
Queen's
William
funeral or
Thompson turned around and went, ah, he's pissed off because his boyfriend's still in school. How right was he?
I think I
He
seen
called
that
it.
clip.
Fuck, psychic.
He
On
called it
TikTok?
from the start. Either that or
I mean, see, to be honest, do you know when I was younger, I always said to my mum, I was like, is he gay? Always said, was he gay?
well, see, whenever he came out as gay, our ones all turned around. Curtis turned around and went, I went, Philip Schofield's gay. And he went, yeah, no. And I went,
They must all
how do you know? And he went, oh, I just thought he was always gay. And I went, no.
I used to
that's
say when
fucking
I was
See,
a
weird."
I
kid to my
surprised
ma
when he
all the
came out. I was
time.
like, what?
I used to say to my mummy all the time, I used to be going,
Did you know he was gay?
I just assumed he was when he came out. I was like, is he not?
is he not already
Been
gay?
for
Yeah.
years.
Because did the gays not know whenever
Did
there's
the gays?
Gaydar? Gaydar? I have
Yeah,
gaydar.
exactly.
I
That's
do
why I
too.
just assumed he was gay.
I have a fantastic gaydar. Like, I can be 2 seconds in. I don't. Why?
Your best friend was gay.
I'm the one that told her she was gay.
You told it because you're like
Our best friend is gay, and she didn't know. She did, but I said, "Do you not think maybe you're fishing in the wrong pond? Like maybe you should start."
It's always fish for the
Trying to be a girl.
And she went, "It's funny you should say that because recently, I was like, see,
Did she want you?
I am my gaydar might have been set off for a couple of years on standby, but essentially,
But you had a feeling.
Here's the best part about it. I said to her, did you not always know you were gay? And she said, well, no. She said, come to think of it, like I thought I was the only straight one on the hockey team. And I just looked at her and went, you were on the fucking hockey team? Of course you're gay. She was the goalie. I was like catching feelings, not goals. What the fuck? But yeah, anyways, we haven't mentioned her name so she can't sue me, but it's
What's
all
that?
fine. Right, so do you want to hear today's word? Mm-hmm. Right. This week's word of the week is... Try and say it. Can you see it? Because last week I
AIDS?
didn't...
Lachyrmose AIDS? What? Oh, IDJ.
Lachyrmose, right?
Lachyrmose?
Lachyrmose.
Lachyrmose.
Yeah, right?
Lachyrmose.
It's an adjective.
Similar.
Lachyrmose. That's an orbital. Lachspittle.
It sounds like something out of biology or something.
Well, technically, whenever they're talking about lacrimatic, they're talking about a wee bone in your eye, but lachrymose
Eye boner.
is
See, I'm smart.
Is that what it is?
somebody who is easily brought to tears, right?
That's me.
Alana.
Is that you?
That's me.
She has
away.
eye
That's
boner.
me.
So somebody who is lachrymose is easily brought to tears. So you would say, you know, a typical lachrymose children's book, you know, you might say it's sad, you know, it makes
Yeah.
you weepy or whatever. So lachrymose, are you easily brought to tears, babe?
I am.
Hi, oh, tell
You
me
just call it
stories.
drama queen.
Just like I've watched the Titanic about 3,000 times, but every time I stick it on, I will roar.
Do you still cry
I
every
still
time?
every single time. It's my favorite film,
We
do
went
you-
to see it in the
Get away.
so I just love crying apparently.
Funny you should say that. My child was talking about like his confirmation and what he wanted to do, and he wanted to do this, he wanted to do that. And I went, you know what I did on my confirmation? I went to see Titanic. In 1998 it was released, and I went to see Titanic that night with my sister, and I sat and ate the biggest bag of like fudge. Felt sick, but it was the best night ever. And then I did something, I broke 2 firsts, which was seeing a movie in the cinema, the same movie for the second time, and I saw it my own. Because the same time, we were all supposed to be going to see this wee movie about furries that was out at the same time. You'll probably, if you can think of it. It was all about furries, and Kennedy Centre did the greedy bastard thing where they sold out all the tickets. So there was literally people standing in the back of the cinema to see this fucking show about furries. And I went...
Wouldn't be me.
No, what it is, girls. I'm going. And because I didn't want to stand and I didn't want to see the film anyway. So I walked in and they said I could go in and see Titanic. And I went in and I sat there again. It was fucking marvellous.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Check. I loved it. Even though they didn't show you the sex. I was only 11 and seeing that hand squeaking down the window. Going,
Oh, it done things.
yeah, I was like, I want to be squeaking down a window one day. Like, that looks amazing. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. First taste of like, that's what grown-ups do.
We watched it in 4D recently.
Yeah, we got invited to go
And the
and watch.
squeaky window was even more intense.
It was.
Where did you go
in the 4D cinema.
So you went
In the
in the
Odyssey?
car bucking?
Yeah.
The fucking charge was
Yeah, the
shaking.
whole
Were they?
Yeah, water
No
and all
way.
spraying your face and all. And then when it was
Jack!
then when it was bloody well Baltic outside, when the iceberg was coming, it started fucking snowing.
Shut up! No, it didn't.
I swear.
Where was this?
Whenever
in the
she
Odyssey.
squirted in
Get
the van.
away.
What do you call that cinema? Cineworld. Is that what you
Yeah,
call it?
in
In the Odyssey. We
Yeah.
need to go there.
I
want
watched Harry Potter in it too.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
was
you love that.
there was an anniversary for the Chamber of Secrets, and I went and I watched the Chamber of Secrets, and it was absolutely amazing.
See the endorphins that are going through my bloodstream right now, just at the thought that I can have the... Hold on. Oh, fuck. My leg went dead. So,
Like when
whenever...
wee Dobby and all was there, and he clipped his fingers and all the lights and all flashing and all, we smoking all.
Stop it!
Yeah.
Are you
Right.
a Lachyrmose for Harry Potter?
I am Lachyrmose for Harry Potter.
So am I.
In fact, when Cedric died, Lachyrmose my fucking bollocks off. Cedric... Do you know Cedric Diggory, funnily enough? Whenever I was reading them, this is high Irish, you know you are. Whenever I was reading Cedric Diggory's name, I was reading it Cedric. So the whole way through the 4th book, I was like, he must be Irish.
He's
'cause
an
his
Irish
name's-
fella.
His name's Cedric. Cedric Diggory. I was like, and then whenever I went to see the film about 10 years later, they were like, Cedric! And I went, who the fuck
Fuck's
is Cedric? Little did we know it was Edward from Twilight living his best life.
Cedric Diggory sounds like a farmer.
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric
Cedric
Diggory.
Diggory sounds like he'd bring you in a big bushel of spuds and give you a good seeing too, doesn't he?
Hey, any Cedrics out there?
Come and expelly my armus. Terrible. My boy! That's my fucking boy. What are you on about? So yeah, are you gurney, Michael?
No.
No?
No.
You don't gurn at all?
No, maybe I've been drunk.
Are you a crier when
No,
you're drunk?
actually, I'm that.
Do you cry at films, Renee?
No.
No.
When I was a kid, we watched the Titanic, I wore like goggles because I was like,
He's a cold
Get
hearted.
away.
I'll catch
Do you know I went to see, I was pregnant with Barry. I was 24 and I went to see Up. Do you know the movie
Yeah.
Up?
Don't talk to me about it.
And it's sad anyway, the first 3 minutes of it. But see, whenever you're pregnant, it was a 3D one. So I had the wee glasses on and the tears were tripping me. Do you know whenever you have one of them wee moments where you lick your own tears? Do you ever get where like you go...
You're like,
Salty.
Right? Just rehydrating yourself. I was in the cinema and I was bawling at the beginning of Up. And I turned around and there was a woman sitting next to me on her own, which I'll not judge because I've just told you I went.
Did you went by
She was
yourself?
on her own and there wasn't a tear that dripped from her eye. And I went, any wonder you're on your own? You have no fucking mate. You're a psychopath.
That's double some people, but
Like she was just sitting there. Not a
Nothing.
bit. But I have this weird reaction, funnily enough. See, rather than being lachyrmose, I'm sure this must be a thing. But I have this, I'm afraid of it sometimes where if something's really, really sad, I start laughing.
double me.
Like I can't help it. It happened to
Yeah.
me. I remember before my stepmom, Adele, and me were watching this film and it was called Pay It Forward, right?
Right, okay.
And at the end of it, spoiler alert, nobody's seen it. he dies, basically, right? But we were watching it, and it's really, really sad. But whenever we were watching it, I was going through that wee awkward stage as a teenager where I was like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. So instead of crying, I just started going... and the tears were streaming down my face.
But we're laughing.
But I remember Adele looking at me, and I remember thinking, she thinks that I am a sociopath because I'm laughing at this poor child
And she
being
was
stabbed to death. And she was right. It also happened when a friend told me that her favourite aunt died. And
I'm awkward with stuff like
it
that
took
now.
me by surprise because I didn't expect... I went, you're not going to see her today? And she went, she died, Bronagh. Because I was off school, so I didn't know. And see, instead of... I felt so bad and, like, so upset for her that I started, like, laughing. And I was going, I'm so sorry, I didn't know she died. But the tears were streaming, and she fucking wanted me to drop down. Like, she hated me for that. And I couldn't.
But you can't help it.
I had to explain to her. I was like, it's because I'm nervous and I feel like I shouldn't cry, so I laugh.
It's
It's like an awkwardness type
in
thing.
drama, you know, whenever you're talking on about the phenomenon of liveness, we learned about, like, because I like always wanted to be a playwright, and that's what I specialised in.
Mm-hmm.
So we were always talking about, like, how no matter how tragic something is, it always needs a laughter. It always needs dramatic break.
Yeah.
You need to break the tension with laughter, because if something is too sad, the audience will automatically start to laugh. Like, they will just genuinely start going, and I'm like, whenever I learned that, I was like, so it's actually a thing then?
Yeah, it is.
It's not just me being, you know, anti-Lachyrmose. Lachyrmose.
Like, here's at funerals and all, like, I'll be sitting there and, like, I'll be, like, trying to hold my laughter and all in.
Do you?
But it's only because it's not even, like, don't get me wrong, it's sad, but it's because, like, I'm awkward.
It's a nervous
I
reaction.
don't know, like, talking to people, know, like, if somebody in all's died, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So it's, like, a nervous thing. We're all
It's
start
just
laughing
funny,
as well.
To be honest, it's funny.
Yeah. You're a gag. He's a wee bitch. He's like...
He's cold-hearted.
She died.
I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean. You soon will.
I was at a funeral, when was that? 2 days ago? It was the girl who plays Betty in Belfast Girls. Her daddy died. And the girl
They were going to tell me Betty
bagpipes.
died?
No, fuck. Go for a bit.
So-
Yeah, touch wood.
Touch wood.
No.
No, I genuinely
A girl with the
thought...
bagpipes came out and she started playing Pink, so what?
What? Are you serious?
So what?
So,
Pink.
Reenie.
Yeah, literally, that's exactly what it said.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's like, my daddy loved that, so I was 8.
The bagpipes.
The bagpipes.
Way to go and mix. Nobody wants to
was
hear
he
it.
Scottish? She's like, no, I just know her.
I just know her. I asked her the night before. Do you
We'll
know
give
what?
her a go. We thought made it sweat, didn't book any music.
Didn't she? She only gave her it the night before.
Yeah.
That's a
So
fucking
learned that.
gag.
So
How can you learn a song?
I was like, you do a request. Love Egg Superstar. Get it on the bag.
So basically, somebody came into the wake and she went, such and such. Oh, she plays the bagpipes. I love her. You want to
No.
do a wee song for us?
But you know, in theatre, people, I know everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, you
Yeah.
play the steel drums. You do the wee
Yeah, the
cockers, what do you call it?
I love there was a joke about the triangle, and it was like, I used to play the triangle. It was actually written on a wall somewhere whenever I was in London, and it said, I used to play the triangle in a reggae band. I just stand at the back and ting. I just stand at the back and ting. I am a sad bastard. Do you get that all the
it's so
time? A lot of
funny.
the people be like, will you sing at my funeral?
Yeah.
Do that? Do you ever see the wee vanity ones?
Usually, like
They're
any friends
Yeah,
and family I have,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
booked out for a load of weddings. Not one cunt has a boy.
Are you serious?
And I'm booked out for all the weddings, first dances and all. And I'm like, right, all right.
You're going to sing at my wedding, Emma? Let me know if that ever happens. I'll not clear out my diary for you, you ugly cunt. Here, there was a wee man at the supermarket, right? And my sister goes to me, I can tell who's single just by what they're buying, right? And I went, no,
What,
you
a
can't.
cucumber and a condom.
She went, look at him. He's got a baked potato. He's got one tin of soup.
Just one,
He's got a
one
small
big
bit of
potato.
bread. And
That was me yesterday.
here's
I just one big potato.
here was the woman to her behind the till. You can tell he's single because he's
No,
banned
that's
like
sociopathic to me.
he's banned wee small things, like he's not banned full loaves. And she went, nah, I can just tell he's single because he's an ugly cunt.
I was going to fucking say. Who goes in and buys one
I was
big
going to say, maybe
potato?
she's not a fat bastard like me. I'd be like, getting all the crisps.
Here. Do you know what? See, whenever I go shopping, but like even during the lockdown and everybody thinks I'm like panic buying bog roll, But I'm like, no, I have 4 kids. Seriously, like, or 6. Fuck off. This'll only do me 2 days. Or
You're
shady
like 15. How
bastards.
the fuck do you have 4 kids?
Oh, do I really?
You do look really young.
You just don't need to pretend to be nice to me, like.
Also, every time I move, that's just like squeaking and not farting. Just like,
Usually between
I'm
your
not
whole
doing
your whole
Really? Because I can smell caviar.
we need to catch them.
She's your
What a
fart catcher.
she is. I'm sitting here farting
That's
away.
bonus
She's
job,
like-
it's not mine.
Do you remember whenever you were a kid, but you were dead more? We used to stand, like, I think that's why I love doing comedy, because to grow up in a council estate in West Belfast, you just need to be quick off the mark, otherwise they'll eat you alive. Do you ever used to have slabbering matches? Like, you are younger than me, so maybe not. It was a bit more dog eat dog. But we used to have slabbering matches where you would basically just stand
Just like
and slag the
words, yeah.
fuck out of each other. And I mean, it wasn't all like, oh, you're mad. It was, sure, love the state of your fucking gutties. We know you're dagging fucking food in your house. And do you know what I mean? Like, they would say the most cutting, terrible thing that you would be like, it's true. And then you would go, what are you on about? Sure, your man doesn't even know if you are your Des. You're fucking, do you know what I mean? Cone man comes out of your house for one clean finger, for fuck's sake.
No, but did you ever get stuff said to you and you didn't know what people were talking about? And you used to go in and like tell your ma or something, and your ma used to be going, what?
Is that fucking
fucking right?
She says that my dad actually slept with her ma and doesn't really like you, mummy. What the fuck? You find out all the biz. It's
And
still
it ends
like
up being
that.
true.
It ends up
True
being true.
anyway.
And that's why mummy and daddy got a divorce. But we used to do that, slabbering matches. So you would open with cutting each other down so nobody had an ego. And then you would close with everybody gets turned to sing a song. Did you
We're all
not do
friends, you're all
that?
friends at the end.
I used to be like all stand and alley, leaving each other the LD, the last draw
last
on your
draw.
fag. I'd be like, leave us
And
your
someone always
LD.
left it soaking.
Some soca butt, slabbering all over it, turn the fucking life out of you, lick spittles.
That's the real Lex Petals.
But I used to, like, we all used to stand around and be like, right, let Stacey sing. She's got a brilliant voice. And I used to be standing there going, hurry the fuck
No one
up.
wants you to say.
Why is nobody turning around and saying about my voice like I can really fucking sing? Nobody's wanting me. And then used to sing, and the best compliment you could have ever got was somebody going, you can sing at my funeral. And you used to go, hurry up and die, bitch, I'm waiting for my
I'm
moment.
waiting for my moment.
Do you know what I mean? You can sing at my funeral. Used to be all
I thought
over
you're still waiting that singing gig.
I'm still waiting.
Oh, God, we can
See
sing
if
it, man.
Jenny that moved to fucking Downpatrick whenever we were 13 eventually dies.
Jenny, hurry up and die,
I'm
please.
just going to show up at her funeral. Nobody's going to fucking know who I am. I'm going to be like, hold on a minute. Whenever we
I
were
was booked.
13,
I was fucking booked for here.
right? Yes, I did hit her with my own car, and that's why she's dead. But I'm here to sing, bitch. Like, let me fucking break into so what? Where's that fucking...
Where's that bag?
Where's that bag paper?
I'll get her number for you.
Yeah, when you get her number for me.
Get her to accompany you.
I'm sure you have squeezed a few bags before, son. Have you?
Everyone thinks I'm gay. That's because I like men.
Just because I like men. I was about to go, oh my
Because I
God.
like spittle.
Oh my God, see that?
I actually really hope that if anybody's watching this, they'll rewind to my face about 5 seconds ago when you
You're
said
shitting
everybody
yourself.
thinks I'm gay, because I went,
There was a real fart that escaped her out.
I licked me own spittle. I was like, is he not
like,
gay?
oh my
I have
God.
totally... Take it back, I don't have gaydar. Everybody thinks that I'm gay just because I like men. I love it. I'm gay because I like men too.
I need to watch this back and see her face.
She really did.
You really do. I went...
She went. She was like,
What?
she was like, fuck, I may say
We
something
are, my
here.
missus is fucking sitting in the house with the 2 kids.
Don't ever do that to me again. That was fucking cruel.
At your party, trick or treat day.
I did just
That's
before
right.
I
your
was thinking of a
section.
funeral to make
Go
it.
do your best straight voice, Michael.
Here we're sitting here in this wee podcast here called Word Up. Mick and Anna, Bronagh.
That's a fucking wonder.
Gonna have a wee
I
fucking
don't
step
think I'd
after.
join
Get the alcohol going for a dash. You got the bags of gear, right?
I've got 5 bags of gear in my back pocket, love. Actually 6 because it's 2 for 40. So the one.
No 5 bags, you already sniffed one. Selfish.
Yes.
I want my money back.
Don't be a tout. Touts get shot. I absolutely fucking love you two. You are brilliant. Just want to hear my dirty word of the week?
Don't
Right.
fart.
No, it's not a fart. It's not a fart. But I do have a dirty word of the week. So I basically like to look for like random or like obscure dirty words.
Right,
And
okay.
then
Moose knuckle.
moose knuckle. Oh, hold on. Let's go here. Right?
Is
Let's
that
have
A moose knuckle?
It's not a vagina.
let's have a
If it is, I don't
dirty
know.
word off, right? Where
Okay.
the
You still win more than me.
no, go. The first word, we'll take turns. Go. First dirty word comes to your mind.
Minge.
Right? Twat.
Cunt flap. I don't know.
Vulva.
I know, I'm still waiting about this moose knuckle. I need to know what this
What is the moose
I know.
Pray
It's
tell.
fucking funny.
Is it like whenever somebody has camel toe?
Maybe.
I would be
Can
better.
can I actually just say this is a public service announcement brought to you in part by Bronagh Diamond. There was a woman walking down the Glen Road this morning, and obviously she's anonymous because I don't know who the fuck she was or if we'll ever see her again.
But fuck, that's awful sad.
But we did hear
She's talking to awful
That's
sad.
when you hit with the car.
she's fine, but you know the way like you can have camel toe. It can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen. It's a thing. Men get mammal toe, right?
Mammal.
Her fanny was literally eating her t-shirt, right? She was
Fishy
wearing
Paul. I was Fishy Paul.
She's not sore.
she was wearing a t-shirt, right? But it was dragged and stuck down between her legs, so that she was she looked like she was
Why do you
wearing.
not feel that?
I was like, how the fuck does she not know that half of her t-shirt is beside her ovaries right now? Like it was,
Literally. Up inside her.
it swallowed her.
Yeah,
Her
there's roast-
fanny swallowed her t-shirt.
It's roasting as well.
Her fanny was fucking starving.
Oh, her fanny was my fanny's eating a leg of me here. That's what you say when you've got the horn. Well, that's what I say. Go, fanny's eating. I don't say that because I've never had sex before. But
Virgin.
Yes.
fanny's eating
Yeah,
a leg
that
of
would
me.
do
No,
it
if somebody's really fucking powerful, you go, oh Jesus, the fanny's eating a leg of me here. Or a cracked a slippy. I really hope my
cracked
daddy
a
doesn't
slippy?
watch this. Yeah.
Your granny's cracked a slip.
You know the way men get to have like, oh he got a hardener.
Hard now.
Upper root. Upper
He
root.
get up a root. There's so
Upper
many. There's so many phrases to
hard
describe
on.
male arousal.
hard on.
He got a hard on. He's up a root. He's pitching a tent. He's this. He's that. I go. My fanny's eating a leg of me, or she's cracking a slippy over there. Do you know what I mean? Somebody's really powerful.
Like, I want to see this woman's moose knuckle.
Yeah, like Tom Hardy takes his top off in a film, and you go cracking a slippy.
Son.
Yeah. Do you like Tom Hardy? Mm-hmm. Hardy by name, Hardy by nature.
I like Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam he was supposed to be Mr. Grey,
that?
right?
Could you
Now,
imagine?
he would have
You don't
been
know
an
who Charlie Hunnam is?
amazing. He's
Do you know what Sons of Anarchy?
Sons of Anarchy.
Right, we were perfect.
It's about Belfast, isn't it? Or-
It was here.
It's a fucking shit
There was a series that was set. That came to Belfast, and I tell you what, I was like, you know how you could fuck this shit up in one sentence? How did you get here? By aeroplane. Well then, why does it look like you have came to the 1800s, right? See, whenever they came to Ireland in Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
and they were all living in these wee fucking thatched roof houses and all the rest of it, and they were just like
It did- to me,
furniture
it just
from the
didn't make sense.
1920s. I was like, you do realise we have electric? You know what I mean? Like, they're on their motorbikes, for fuck's sake.
Speak for yourself, just because you're making money there, be the comedian, be a ladder, live in the fucking tent.
That's it, no?
Living in a,
Get the crisis loans out.
living in a tin
I
hut.
hired her, so
Oh my God, do you remember ironing her? Like, you used
I'll
to
do it for my
literally-
sisters.
You used to get do it for your sisters. Tell the truth.
I was me.
Even Nico was sitting there going
I'm a purpose staff today, if I just go.
spraying the hair. No, I used to get I actually ironed my hair that much that whenever my cousin went to cut it, she looked and like half of my hair underneath was just gone. Like I had a bob underneath.
She was like, love, that's getting cut today.
She
Yeah,
just went.
reverse
She was like, do you want to be
The
Bob?
best part about it is she doesn't even really swear, but she looked at it and she went, Bronagh. And I went, what? And she went, what the fuck?
Reverse mullet.
What have you been doing? It was a reverse mullet.
Business in the back.
Party in the front.
That's what it was. It was terrible. It was all just underneath.
Should've started
here.
a trying.
Just singed the fuck. And then one time I let my friend cut my hair. She wanted to cut. She got her hair cut, and I was the only one left with long hair. She's a jealous bastard. I know to this day that's why she did this to me. And she gave me. She says, I'm just going to feather it a wee bit at the front. And I was like,
I love how she trusted her friend who's never cut her. Just gonna feather it a wee bit.
I went, right, she never cut her in her life. Right?
You're gonna-
I don't even think I'd seen her use a pair of scissors to cut paper, right? And she went, I'm just going to feather it a wee bit at the front. And I went, right, okay, because I was simple. She gave me a pair of curtains. And I am not joking.
So it wasn't a bang, love. It was actually a curtain.
See at the front, my hair was still long at the back. So this, just whenever I got my fucked up hair fixed after ironing it, right? It was like down to here, and she just went like this, chink, chink, and left me with a pair of curtains at the, like Lord Farquhar from Shrek, right? At the front of my hair, and then just straight and long at the back, and I was like,
That's gorgeous. I love it.
I still didn't have the balls to turn around and go, because she actually convinced me
Did she
that.
fucking charge it as well, probably?
No, she fucking didn't, but she
25,
just,
please.
it done the job. It meant she got boys that summer and I got fucking told to go away. But I
I'm
went
sure
in,
her not in a permanent bun, love.
I went into my ma, yeah. And do you remember whenever people had bits? I went into my ma and I actually had convinced myself that it wasn't so
That it was
bad.
alright.
Because it was going to have a nervous breakdown if he admitted how terrible it was. And I went into my mummy and I went, Mummy, Cleana cut my hair. Yes, I'm naming and shaming you, Cleana. Cleana cut my hair. And she went, deathly silence. And if anybody knows my ma, that woman's never quiet, right? She went, did she now? And I went, yeah. And Cleana was standing in my hall.
I wouldn't
went-
know anything.
I went, isn't it lovely? And my ma just went, lovely? Is it fucking lovely?
I would have shaved her head.
Have you seen it yet, Bruna? I was like, yeah, I seen it. She went, what the fuck you're walking about there? Jesus Christ, the night in the morning. She just went, get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. She was on the phone to my cousin, like, you need to get round here. SOS, emergency, blood hysterias. Everybody's going to think I was child abusing her. Fucking bull cunt. It was terrible. It was actually really awful. Yeah, traumatized. But
Like
my
one of the
therapist says I'm getting
Magdalene
over it. That was it. You were not a man of God. You were not cutting all your fucking hair off, chunks. I actually read somebody writing, I'd rather be sitting in an orphanage with my hair cut to a clump. Right?
Then what?
Whatever that means. My hair cut to a clump. Like whenever somebody just cuts
Just
their hair
vanish
off.
you.
But somebody told me this whenever I was sitting in Applejack's and I literally spat out my coffee all over Applejack's window and I haven't been in there since. I'd rather be sitting in an orphanage where my hair cut to a clump. So from now on, if anybody says to me, like, do you want to go to
Yeah.
the
I'll do
Beehive? I'll go.
something.
I'd rather be sitting in an orphanage with my hair cut to a clump. Speaking of the Beehive, though,
We'll never be asking her to come with us
do you know
anyway.
after Mother's Day, my God, strike me stone dead if I'm telling a lie. I was driving down to Aoife's house the day after Mother's Day and I was looking and the Beehive, somebody's weave was just lying
Probably mine.
Probably one of
out
ours.
the front of it. I just thought there's been some fucking drama there last night. People
Actually,
turning
that's been
her.
murder in ages.
It's closing down soon.
Is it? The Beehive's closing soon. No, it's not.
Oh,
Loving.
that's sad.
No, that'll be the end of an era.
Oh yeah, it's a show.
No, but still, it's the it has to be there.
What time we going on Saturday, Lana?
I know.
It's like wee things.
It's
you
always
know,
open late, but it's
you
not
don't
a-
wanna-
not
That's
up the road if
You
it's
don't
open
want to
really
go
late.
there anymore, but you like to know that there's a generation beneath me that are still going and getting fingered.
It's also because, like,
Exactly.
everywhere else
I'll
closes
be
early.
the one-
Everywhere
the
closes,
next
like, literally closes, like, 12:30 or 1
and the
o'clock.
Beehive closes like 4, doesn't it?
It's like 2:30 or
It's like
something.
half two for
Is
you.
it?
2:30 or 3 or something like that. So that's how they get people
On
to
the
go
record,
too.
it's 2:30. You ever have an old lacking? You two bitches, what are you saying in the corner?
Just hardly at the Caffrey's open today.
I know.
Caffrey's.
Yeah, it's like Could you not?
Alright, no,
That's only like the fucking before the pre after party.
I know. Back in the
Are you
day.
going to the Galgorm now?
Yeah.
You bastards.
Very good. If the Galgorm would like to sponsor this podcast, I would happily just, big up yous and do a wee...
Or just let me and Lana.
Oh, just let us go.
Just let Alana and Michael go and we'll just lie there and make the place look good. You've been warned. Right, the dirty word of the week is... Try and say it.
Kardashian. I can't say it. Omar Ashe.
Omar
Yeah! He knows what it is.
I do that.
Do you?
Omar Ashe.
That sounds like a
Ashe.
footballer.
Omar Ashe.
Omar Ashe. It does sound a bit like a footballer actually, doesn't it?
It sounds
I
fun.
got a lot about him. Remember Omar? Big Omar from Turflock.
Big Omar Ashe.
He's actually that. What is it?
I think Alana really did book an Omar from Turf Lodge because she's going, she's like,
She's fucking that deal, Omar's.
Omar, I'm going Levy. So Omar Ashe actually is, well, it's Japanese, as you can probably
I knew
tell,
it was foreign.
but it's used as a term to describe sexual pleasure that's derived from either having a full bladder or watching someone with a full bladder wet themselves. Now,
So like a.
Oh, I'm a
fucking
bit concerned
ice
about
fetish
that or something.
it's not urophilia, which is whenever people love the golden shower.
So it's not golden shower.
It's not a golden shower. That's something different. Whenever you want to be pissed on or you want to piss on someone,
So it's watching
Omarashi
somebody
is just watching somebody
Being pain from needing to
and
pee.
getting aroused. But you know, whenever the reason that I have actually
Yeah, but
chosen
your
this,
pregnancy's involved in that as well.
Because he's a pissy bastard. He needs to pee all the
Aoife,
time.
say it out loud.
Whenever we were at uni, Bronagh used to offer me money if I would stand in front of her in a pair of jeans and piss myself.
Right. Let me
You are
explain.
actually here.
Let me
No, it's true.
let me
She said it
explain.
was so fun.
Aoife, right.
I need an explanation.
Whenever we were in university,
That's fine,
we didn't have TVs or anything back in them days.
So would you be wanting to watch on TV?
So you go play
So
hopscotch.
you used to have to make your own entertainment, right? And basically, I just
I've bought
want.
a TV for Aunt Taylor from a fucking Charlie shop.
One day I was sitting and I was like, do you know, I think I might have had a wee smoke of like,
The green.
yeah,
She's blaming
The
that.
devil's lettuce.
Slam bastard. She
the
just wanted
devil's
to hear.
lettuce, yes. And I just thought to myself, do you know what would absolutely be hilarious right now?
If you watched her piss herself.
If somebody pissed themselves, like just stand and do it. So then I decided that it would be a fantastic idea and made it my mission if somebody would just stand in front of me and deliberately piss themselves. But I don't understand why nobody was up for this, right? So then I started offering.
Just understand why nobody's up for this.
But then I offered Aoife money. I was like, Aoife, I'll give you a tenner if you piss yourself.
Did you
right?
do it?
I didn't do it.
She wouldn't
Right.
do it. She's a fucking shite bag.
No, I didn't.
No, she done it for free in front of a load of taxi drivers when she was blocked.
Fuck, I do it now.
But
That's two star bookers.
but she wouldn't do it for me. So then I started offering like the fellas that we lived with, and maybe that's why we don't speak.
No, but
I just thought it would be dead. See, maybe it's because I was doing a module at the time as well about like invisible theatre, you know, just doing things to be random. But like if I paid you a tenner right now and you stood up and pissed yourself, I think I would probably
Piss yourself.
die laughing. Like I would have an aneurysm or
But
something.
I think you'd probably laugh more, like if it was like by accident.
By accident. No, somebody actually did piss themselves in front of me by accident before, but
Like where you're me, like sometimes, like
No.
I have bad kidneys, right?
that wouldn't even bother me. It would be like I would actually I'd be like, hey.
No, see, like I can laugh that hard, and sometimes I can't piss
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, here, babe, I've had 4 kids. All I have to do is
I haven't
jump
even
up
had
and
one.
down.
God love me when I do have them.
Velvetly. Yeah, and oh my god.
Do you know what I mean?
But you just wear gusset knickers, you'll be grand. But
Just wear gusset knickers.
but
That's
I
that's
just
the next word.
Gusset.
gusset.
A
Knickers
gusset.
are a gusset for your fanny. That's all they are. God forgive me. No, I'm all right. But I just thought, does that mean that I
It
am
means
into
you're a fucking
Omarashi?
creepy pervert.
Aye.
Am I into? But I'm not, because I wasn't going to get sexual gratification for it.
No, but you were gonna get happiness.
Yes, I was going to get sheer unadulterated bliss.
Yeah.
Like just watching somebody and to hand them the tenner and go, you deserve that. you
You deserve that.
deserve that because you earned it. Do you know
Because
what
you
I mean?
pissed yourself.
Yeah, because you're a fucking, she's a, I pissed myself laughing at you. I'll join you. See if anybody wants to take me up on that offer. I will pay you £10.
Let's all piss ourselves right now.
No, that's creepy. That's creepy.
It is.
Piss pact. Let's have a piss pact.
Yeah, piss pack.
A piss pack.
Do you know what? See
You're
if
on
I
piss
just
sisters.
see if I wasn't pisters. 1, 2, 3. Can I get a yeah, we'll go. See if I wasn't going to the Galgorm, could we all stand out?
Pisters before misters.
And just stand
Pisters
there.
and before misters.
I just left my dress, opened the legs, and just let it fall.
Yes. The piss pack. Let it go. Okay. I make people piss themselves all the time now whenever I'm on stage, but they don't ever let me watch them.
You piss all the time.
Well, at least they're paying you.
You
not
do.
paying
You
them.
piss all the time.
Do you?
Not myself.
No, but like
I'm just a
he'll go up to the
pissy fella.
toilet and he'll come back down. He needs to go to the toilet again.
Oh really?
You
You
need
need
to
to.
drinking alcohol, but
You need to get
Oh, you
your,
mean you still piss
your
more than
prostate
average?
I actually have
checked.
diabetes. Why
They're biggies.
do I need a finger up my bum because I need to go to the toilet?
That's just because you enjoy it.
Just once again, me a prostate exam.
I would give you a
Dr.
prostate.
Bruno.
Dr. Bronagh Diamond, baby singers, bell
It's 4
time.
o'clock. I'm Bronagh Diamond.
Yes, I have absolutely fucking loved having yous on. Yous are absolutely brilliant.
It's been a gig.
How far
has.
along are we?
43 minutes.
43 minutes, right? Well, that we can do that, and then I can do my wee intro, can't I?
Yep.
So I'm just, if you cut this bit right here, right down, but I'm just going to say, I want to say thank you so much for yous coming on and having the best of crack with me. Yous are actually
thank you for
brilliant.
having us.
Will yous come on again?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, I'm loving it. And also stay tuned to their wee Instagram pages and see what they're up to. You need to hear this girl singing. I'm just telling you, it's been absolutely
That's lovely.
a pleasure. And now that we're best friends, yous
We're
can-
pisters.
We're pisters. So thanks for joining. We're going to go out the back here and piss our pants. Thank you.